Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We are doing well, I think. Our money is stabilizing, our issues with garbage has been resolved through the claw, and we are continuing the journey of electrifying these railway tracks. Actually, there's a fair bit that's already been electrified. They're going to finish off this area over here. Then we just need to start doing some other building bits and pieces. Now, going to our new segments here, I do want to start having a look at the canal, which is something we talked about a long time ago. Let's quickly see where this is. This should be resolving, I think. These guys are busy, but they should be getting this done, right? It's still a backlog that we just need to deal with. I'm a little concerned that it's not moving a little quicker. This one's full as well. So I'm hoping these will catch up. So I'll keep a bit of an eye on it. I'm not too fussed by these things slowing down a little bit. We should be okay. At least we've got a healthy buffer in terms of some of these things. So should be fine. We'll keep an eye on it. They're kind of keeping going. Lots happening, kind of keeping going. Okay. That's good. We do need to set up a little bit more along the lines of rail distribution. Some of these things needs a little bit of repairing, I think. Wear and tear 60. So in reality, what we're finding is these are not being repaired. And I was wondering whether they get repaired if they are over here. So maybe what we can do, maybe we'll need to build an extra repair facility here to make sure that we get these guys repaired. If we're going to maintenance, I think maintenance, vehicle repair station. We'll do a small vehicle repair station over here. And the plan is that if we do that, we should be able to get these guys repaired. So we'll do that. We'll make use of kind of the bulk of the road network that's still in there. So at least we can get our trains to be repaired. Alternatively, we do it over here, and the trains over on this side can be repaired. Both of them will be accessible from the nearby train station. So the other question is maybe we just do it here. So then we specifically send trains in here for repair. That's something we could do, and we could add some other buildings to this as well. There's enough room here certainly to add some other buildings next to it, and we also probably need a little bit of a warehouse facility. So let's make a start on this. This is well connected with everything it needs here. Power, water. It does not have heating in this area, but I don't think this necessarily needs heating. Let's quickly pop into one of these that we've already got. Like this guy over here. The sewage tank is overflowing. Why would that be the case? Nothing to repair, which is unfortunate. Sewage tank is overflowing. Okay, so why is that? Oh, it's not connected. It's not connected to anything, but it's right next to this thing. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. Well, obviously it doesn't connect. It doesn't work like that. So I thought we may have seen this before, but anyway, we should be able to find a sewage switch of some kind. So let's quickly fix that as well. Just want to make sure a sewage tank. We could actually just place a small sewage tank in here and just go straight into this. There's plenty of room to go into this. I just need to make sure that we've got our levels sorted out. Yeah, our levels are going to be just fine. Oh, no, it's falling that way. So it needs to be on this side then. And if we go underground, there's already quite a bit happening in this area. So maybe something like this right here will work, and we can just try and squeeze it in right next to it. So anyway, let's do that. Let's pop it in there. We will give it a little bit of a piece there to just so that we can get the construction moving on that, and we'll need to do some sewage pipes. So hopefully that will sort itself out. So over here, we'll grab these guys. Just see what is happening here. If we do that, and no, oh, it requires proper slope. So are we saying that's awkward? Okay, don't worry about that. Let's oh, that's the wrong one there. Okay, we'll get rid of that one. For some reason that didn't want to work. So if we, oh, so that'll work and that'll work. Well, let's just do this then. That's going to be just fine. And we'll switch that on for construction. So we'll get this constructed. We'll get our construction officers in place to come and fix that, so we can at least get that back up and running again. That's going to be important. We'll keep the stuff going. I guess, oh, I wanted to check. That's why I came here in the first place. I wanted to check if it needs heating. And I think the answer is probably no. Heating would be in there. So it doesn't need heating. So it means that we can place it here or there. And this one will automatically work with these trains. So I guess doing it over here is fine. But then if I wanted to get any other trains sorted, I think over here is probably better. Just it's going to be more useful to us in this location. So let's just get it built, a small one here. I think that's going to be all that we do. Actually, if we do... So if we do it a little off-center like this, right? It means we can also put something across on the other side of the road. Let's flip this stuff. If we do it on this side instead. Yeah, I think that's fine, because doing this way means we can put some other buildings on either side here. If we move, we can even move it out a little bit like this, and then we can tie it in. Yeah, I think ultimately that's probably going to be better. So let's do that. We'll place it in there. We'll start the construction process of tying this one in. Getting a road crew to come and make a start on this. Now, we will also need to get workers out here, but luckily workers here is not the biggest problem. Do we have underground connections here? Not that I can see, but let's grab some bridges, basically, I think. Is what would be after. So if we were to say... We'll do a little something like this, right? We can connect this as also, right? I would love to make this whole thing work, guys. Not sure. Where will we... If anything, we're going to use some more pathing towards this side, I think. So... Or we can just do in both directions, really. So let's get it nice and close there. So if we did that... And we did this... Then we could do some stuff in here as well, but at least that'll kind of work. Now, this means we should be able to... Gonna take this and... get it connected in somewhere like that. And there's some sections here that I'm not necessarily sure will in fact work. We do a little bit of this as well. Get all of that to allow for the construction here. Oh, actually, there's a number of different areas where we can start this construction by just doing these things. And then what I'm keen on doing is we will assign some construction, right? Excellent. So just assign all of that construction so we can get these bridges done. And that means we can also get some trains sorted out as well in terms of maintenance. So there's a lot of actual construction going on, I guess. What we can, of course, do is we can get some of these road construction crews in here to come and work a little bit more extensively on our road network. Just want to make sure. Did I pause the construction of some of this? They're not paused, right? Just see. So these sections, let's just get all of these sections built if we can. Yeah, let's get a little bit more aggressive with our road building here. That's okay. That's okay. There's a lot of road building that needs to happen on this side as well. We can go ahead and get these built. It's okay. Let's just build the roads if we can. These are still a little bit further from being built. Those are cancelled. So let's just get some of the key road connections constructed at the moment. Okay, excellent. Okay. This guy would seem to be stuck. Where is it trying to go? Large custom. Oh, it couldn't. Ooh. It's too long. Okay. Well, let's quickly help this guy out of this. And what we'll do is we'll get a bit of a mixed one going in over there. Go. I don't think it will. Can I just, I'll just send it over here. I think that'll work. Let's quickly, we need to get a couple more of these things moving. Mixed signals like that should be able to get in here at least. Right, so that should get us into this particular area. So what I would need to do, this is the Sith waste terrain. So all I need to do now is effectively add a stop, which is over here. And what we need to do is say, you can please go there for us. I think that will allow it to get out. And pause it. And now what we'll do is we'll delete that stop, and you're going to go to the customs house and continue. Well, actually, we're going to get you back on. No. That's not what we want to do. We're going to get you back onto the Sith waste terrain. All right there. And we're going to say you're heading into that particular area. Please change the direction of the train. And I think that should be all good now. Now you should be able to get out of there. So the long train, unfortunately, cannot get in this side. Can seemingly work on that side, but anyway, we'll see what happens. It might get stuck again. Also, we can start moving towards the distribution setup instead. We can move the big train away, I think. What is this? This is mixed waste, right? So that's fine. It should be loading up here as well. And that's it, a full train. There we go. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll keep that going. Now, we've got some train distribution here. Money is starting to move a little bit better. I'm still not comfortable with only a 50K. A 50K is just not quite the kind of profit I would like to see. like to see a little bit more than that. So we'll need to keep an eye on it. And one of the things that we need to start looking at is what is our next piece of industrialization that we're going to do. What is the next thing that we're going to manufacture for export? And I think we're getting to a point where it's actually quite important for us to start producing something that's high in value. So one of the things that I thought we may be able to have a look at is not a buoy. Is one of these. It's in engineering, right? Go to advanced engineering. We don't have dry docks. So we need to do the dry dock thing, because I think a dry dock is one of the things that we can do. Vehicle production line, a railway production line, and then obviously an airplane production line, space for vehicles and the likes. But we could do something like electronics, but really, in the reality, what we want to do is we want to do maybe a dry dock over here and start producing our own ships, because I think it's going to be fairly reasonable It's going to be fairly reasonable for us to prepare at a fairly low pace. Prepare some use this area here where we've already got someone. Maybe this area here to get a bit of a dry dock going. We can have workers come in from here to build those facilities. So I think that's something that we could have a look at. Other than that, we could maybe start a vehicle production line. But let's quickly have a look at our research. So where are we at here? So this is train production. We can also have aluminum oxide. I think we're a little bit away from that, solar plants and all of these kind of things. Various waste pieces that we need to do. Uranium separation, airport infrastructure. I guess train production line is an important one for us. So let's get moving on that one so that we can make our way to dry docks if we wanted to, for instance, do that. Let's quickly pop in with our electrification journey over here. I guess these guys are not doing anything at the moment. Yes, that is absolutely right. So let us get a couple of things signed for construction over here so that we can at least continue doing the electrification here. We want to electrify. Oh, that section has been electrified. So up to here will be then electrified. Then it's this little section that's not, which we will also then electrify. And then we'll flip this train back to this piece. So that's one thing that we can do pretty quickly in this episode, and then we'll need to look at what the next steps are in terms of where we're going to start working on some stuff. Actually, to be honest, we may quickly do that even over here. We can make a start on these sections here. So let's just make them. Let's just make sure we make them. Oh, they're okay. That's fine. Let's just get that working as well. We can get the extra. I think we can get the extra ones going. Let's just see. So that section is done. So is there a section here that's not electrified, or what's the issue? Is it because of this not being electrified? Maybe that's the case. Well, let's oh, there's a little slither there that's not electrified. That's weird. Okay, so that section has now been electrified also. We may as well then also electrify these sections, but that's almost rebuilding these sections here. So are we getting these guys assigned? No, we have to do it manually, which I don't mind too much. So we'll get one to come in here quickly, and we'll get one to come in there. So hopefully they'll get those moving, and then we can kind of sort this section out a little bit before we get too far along. Okay, this whole area here has kind of been built. We've got like one section that still needs to be built now, and I believe this is built. Excellent. So what can we actually reach from here? We can get to the shop, we can get to the hospital, we can get to the school. We don't have any kindergarten access here, I think. We can get to the swimming pool. This is a swimming pool, right? Oh, sports hall. We can get to the sports hall. We can get to the bus. We can get to the train. But we can't. There's no kindergartens here. So that's, I think, something that we'll need to build straight away, right? This is a school. Fire station, that's okay. Okay, so we need some kindergartens. This is a library, which is fine. Let's just see who is currently getting access to this. It seems everything here is working. Okay, so let's get a kindergarten. This should be nice and heated, so let's get ourselves a nice big kindergarten here. I think that's the biggest issue that we have. So we want these facilities, a kindergarten. Let's get a pretty large one, I think. If we do something like that, for instance, maybe that's a good starting point. Maybe somewhere. Oh, we could even do it in here next to the train station. I don't mind that idea, actually. Be well served in this location also. So let's do that. Let's get ourselves a kindergarten in here. We will tie it in over there. We will tie it in over here. And I think we will tie it in all the way over there. Then we can do a little pocket park or something in that area. And I think that's going to be okay. I don't think there's any point in trying to get these things to work together. So that's fine. Let's get the road construction crews to come and make a start on this. So we've got a kindergarten before we actually move people in here. I'm happy to keep building these buildings. Now, we also need these guys tied in. So what I'll do is I'll tie in one that way, and it's gotta work, man. It's gotta work. Okay, so this really doesn't want to work. At least that one did work. So at least we don't necessarily need this one. What we can do is we can lose that one tree there. Do that, and then oh, actually we lost 2 trees. Anyway, that's not the end of the world. That's obviously not working. I need to try and just switch off the snapping a little bit. Yeah, okay, we'll just do that. Oh, and lost another one. That's not good. So we'll get these sections built. Hopefully that I think that should all work. We can get all of these buildings built and then get some more room for our people. Now, I was kind of wondering about whether we're getting a lot of criminality from here, and I guess I don't think it is the case, right? We do need a little bit more government loyalty in our tutors here. But everybody's getting what they need, and so criminality isn't coming from here. I was kind of wondering about that. So it's actually our setup here is reducing criminality anyway. So that's a good thing. So hopefully that is part of where we're kind of addressing criminality before it becomes a problem, because we have had some problems with criminality in the past. Now, one thing that I'll also do now is I will continue the construction of some of these pipes, because I want to kind of get all of these things out of the way as well. So let's assign a little bit of construction over here. Is that everything? No, we need to assign a little bit of construction over there also. And did we end up building that? Oh, it's still under construction there. So let's get all of these pipes built. That would be good. There's some reconstruction happening as well. And I guess we can maybe start work on some of these buildings also. I just want to finish off some of these buildings. Let's just see, is this construction has stopped? Yeah, it's okay, but they will keep going. Okay, so these guys were, I don't know if they were stopped or anything, but anyway, this definitely was stopped. But now it seems to be going again. Anyway, we'll come back and have a look. It's not something that we need urgently. I just think while we've probably we can continue the journey to get some of these things built, so we don't have to worry about it so much. But I guess the tunnel underneath here was a really good idea. because it's going to provide us with access to this new area quite nicely. Okay, now with all of that in mind, let's quickly pop on over here and have a look at our further electrification that has not happened. So that section has been done, and including electrification all the way into there. So it's just this section that we need to electrify now. So grab this guy and get us moving on the electrification here, so that we can get that done and get this guy to start running in that direction, and then we'll start doing a little something about the rest of this main line. I wouldn't mind getting a bit more going there. Alternatively, we can also come and work over here, but I guess all in all, we're just gonna have to pick our battles. There's a number of different places we can actually work, and because we've got 4 track builders, we can actually work on a number of them at the same time. Roads are coming along nicely. We're building lots of little bits and pieces over here. This has not got a mechanism for construction. There's so much here that still needs a little bit of help. But yeah, construction is definitely underway. Lots of steel arriving here for that construction. So we don't want to, speed things up too much, because we ultimately do need to support things a little bit. Now, this ferry here should be back up and ready to go. Wear and tear. Can we request a repair, please? Our vehicle is being repaired. Really? Waiting for repair? Oh yeah, the truck is coming back. Okay, here comes the truck. I think the truck is struggling to get enough materials there. I think that's the issue. This is still an issue here with there's some stuff being repaired as well. Okay, fine. All good. Okay. Now, we should have these guys are close by. Okay, now, what I was thinking, we've already got a little bit of a canal going on here. And I think that is quite wide enough. But what we'll need to do is we'll need to bring this up even more, I think, if we wanted to cut across here. So let's have a quick look at our levels. That is the plan now. So our level here is 7 meters. That's not quite there yet. So that's 7 meters above water. We need about 23, I think, was the number, or 27 or something. Hang on, let's just go back over here. And if we say we want to purchase a vessel, I think what we were looking at these guys and thought their heights. We needed to have a look at their heights. 19 meters, 21. Some of them are pretty small, actually. These are small ones, but I wanted something like the Frida, I think. 28 meters on the Frida. The question is, do we want to use the Frida, or are all these smaller ones? At the very least, we need to be about 22 meters. But if we go up to 30, we can get the Frida in there as well. Now, 30 is quite a bit of height here, but we can bring this up a little bit more. Okay, so let's bring this up a little bit more. Actually, let's have a look at this guy. This guy is waiting for repair still. Okay, yes, they're still slowly busy repairing that. Let's clear this one out of the way. Yes, this is what I'm after. Had a fire that's been extinguished. Let's clear out these notifications. Okay, now, with that in mind, what's our level here now? 12 meters, and that's getting a little bit better. So let's level the terrain from the center there. Okay, so here we're at 12 meters now. Yeah, we need it even higher if we're ultimately going to get the bridge there. So let's bring these road connections back a little bit more. Oh, I've cleared it out completely now. Anyway, we'll make it work. Don't worry about it. Okay, now let's raise this up again. where are we at now? 17. New vehicle types available. That's at 20. I think that's going to be about where we're going to get it. I don't think we're going to get it to 30, but this seems fairly reasonable here. 24 or something. So we won't get. Question is, do we look at whether we can maybe get a little bit more out of it? Okay, working on our first bridge here, and then we'll start looking at some of the other canal options. What's our height limit here? 25. Do a bit of this. Maybe we can get that up a little bit higher. Okay, that's Frida level there. Okay, I think that's the spot there. Now let's grab it from the center and we'll just try and flatten this out a little bit. You need to bear in mind that this is a 2-lane road, so we're going to need a little bit of extra room through here. Excellent, that's good stuff. So this is at 28.9. That's okay, that's just going to get a Frida through there. Okay, so now let's keep going up here. Keep doing a little bit of this. Yeah, we need to slowly build up our base here so that we can get up to a higher level. Slowly, we need to can't just do one big tall tower of ground. We need to slowly build this area out so that we can get this one up. So we're still a little bit light on it. So keep going, move into this area a bit more. I think winter is strong approaching. Yeah, it's October already. So about another month. Loving our money. Our money is it's coming up reasonably well. But again, if we can get a dry dock or something going, that would be awesome. Just to help us out a little bit on some of the finances. I mean, if you sell a boat, right, a boat a month or something. Not that we will do that. Okay, we're still not quite there yet. Let's close up this water here. Give us a little bit more room right there. Okay, so now the excavators are going to fill up with some fuel. But I guess that's a reasonable level. Now we just need to be able to get that to come down at a reasonable rate so that we can get through here. And then we're going to have to move the excavators around to come in. We're going to get the waterways through here. So I guess we need to go through this area as well and through that area there, which is fine. I think these canal connections would be okay. Ultimately, we could maybe connect up through here all the way. Ooh. Out where? Through to the port? I think we could. I think this entire thing could be opened up a little bit more. I think that entire thing could work ultimately for a big major canal project. Where are our guys? Have they come back yet? No, they're still doing their thing. And one thing that I did actually wonder about is our closest fuel station here is not very close, actually. Right? If we went and said, look for, what are we looking for? It's an overlay, right? And we're looking for city planning overlay. Just get this moving. Okay, I actually don't use this overlay all that much. I'm looking for buildings and I'm looking for petrol stations, right? Power, parking. What is it called? What is it called? It's a gas station. It's a petrol station, right? Road cargo, gas station. It's a gas station. That's what it is. It's a gas station. So G, gas station. So we've got one over there, but we've got one up there. But I think we need something in this area right over here. I think that's a good spot for it, actually. So let's make a start on building that also. A bit of a gas station in this location here. Something a little bigger, I think. Maybe something like that. The 4-bay variety. 42244. It's just the vanilla. That's a slightly more interesting one. It doesn't need anything else, does it? Only electricity. So I guess this area here is reasonable. Let's make a start on that. So we'll get some gas stations a little bit closer by. So at least we don't have to, everybody doesn't have to drive miles and miles. Are they back? No, we're still waiting for them to return. Here they come. Yeah. How are we? There's an electricity problem. Show me. Building power supply. Hang on. Let's just double check what's going on. We should be... Oh, that guy's stuck again. Okay, all of this seems to be kind of working. Okay, so this guy is... It's just not working, right? I need to get rid of one of these... get rid of one of these wagons. Okay, so let's... Let's get you to go here, please. And we would like to go there straight away. Pause it. Now I would like you to go to the... oh, actually, let's just change back to that one. So please go there. Thank you. Now turn around. Thanks. There you go. Now you should be able to move out of there. Okay, I need to keep this guy pinned. So once it's cleared its stuff at the border, I need to go take it back to the depot to take one of the wagons off at the very least. I think that's what we need to do. So keep an eye on that. Are these guys back? One of them is back. So we can continue this journey a little bit over here. So give me that. I'll keep an eye on this, and then let's quickly try and finish off this little section here. Almost there. Okay, we are... Just needed a little bit more here. That guy's empty. So actually, let's go back to this guy and actually just send it to our depot here, please. Pop in there for me, please. And actually, at the same time, we need to assign construction there. Thank you. Get all of that to start moving. Okay, so everybody should now be going to where they need to go. Just try and get this piece done now. We're so close here. Just need a little bit more effort here. That, there we go. That's fine. Now let's get from the center. Okay, so hopefully that gives us a reasonable landing on both sides. So now that's fairly flat. So what I want to do is I want to have a bit of a look. Even if we just say, and we'll need to get the snapping back on so we can get these guys next to one another. And similarly, we'll be doing kind of something like that over there. And then the idea would be that we're going to get a curved bridge to go through there. Now, curved bridges is unfortunately not going to work really well for us. Distance between pillars, 27, 37. But obviously this isn't going to really get us the bridge that we want, because we're going to need a curved bridge. So let's have a look at curved bridges. What options do we have for curved bridges? We've got 24 meters there, 20 meters. So the only two curved bridges is this stuff. So it's going to have to be the 24 meter variety. So let's have a look. If we do that, is that... I mean, I like it. But will we get the boats through there? I guess in reality it will, unless we straighten it up a little bit. Okay, so we could probably try a little bit more. So let's clear this out. We'll clear that out. Let's see. That seems to be about it. So if we were to... Actually, we'll have to try and... do... something like this, and then do something like that. Actually, that looks fairly straight. So now if we go with 57, that's the one. That looks pretty good. And if we get both of them there, I'm kind of wondering, let's try push these things back a little bit more. I would have liked us to span the entire thing, but I guess that should be sufficient. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this setup, but let's clear this out for a second, and we'll quickly just try and push these back a little bit more. So if we were to say from the center, there we go. And similarly on this side, let's run it in from the center to get our canals a little bit, this canal entrance a little bit more kind of, extreme. But that looks pretty good, actually. So let's go back. We'll get these big ones through. That's exactly what I want. There we go, guys. There's our iconic bridge into this area. So we'll easily get the guys to come in through here. So let's... it's activated. They won't be able to construct there just yet. But let's activate it to keep them in place. That's pretty cool. Let's quickly do a little bit more terraforming here. Just a little. From the center here, we just want to open up these canal edges a little bit. I know we won't see anything run aground there, but I just think from a realism perspective, we would be opening these areas up at that. Now this bulldozer is away, so anyway, that should work just brilliantly, I think. Now, what we need to also have a look at is if we were to get these guys to go through here. So let's try. Obviously, we need... what is that? That's just not right, is it? Okay, so well, anyway, so let's... Oh, I see. So I think something like this. Okay, and then we need a couple of bridges, and for these, I think we can just do whatever we have, concrete. So something like that, really. And now what we need to do is we need to grab this and get that to... There we go. That's it. Excellent. So that's the one. The other one also do its thing here. Lots of terraforming to make our canal project work, but I think we're going to ultimately like the idea of having that. I'll do a little bit here just to try and get it. It looks a little bit better, but yeah, there's a lot going on there. We've got a research program done. That's good. Actually, that's not what we want. So let's go and remove that, and then try the other side all the way. Oops, all the way out there, just to try and level it a little bit more. Okay, so I guess that's what we want. And that's what we want there. I think that's fairly reasonable. It is pretty steep to get it up there, but I like the idea of doing that. We could ultimately get a road connection in here to serve anything in this general area. So I'm kind of happy with that. What we'll need to do on the other side is we'll need to find our sweet spot here in terms of getting the other side off as well. So what I'm thinking is, if we were to say we're going to run the road kind of there. Yeah, so let's make a start on a first round there. I just want to kind of close out this very first keep going, filling that up, and there we go. So now that it's not quite wanting to work there, right? Can we... Oh, yeah, we've messed that up a little bit in terms of how we're closing this out. Yeah, obviously I don't want to do that. So we just need to kind of level it out a little bit more here. So maybe if I do... Yeah, I guess those are a little steep in that direction. So if we take them out and we do a little bit of this instead, yeah, I think that's a little bit more appropriate. So grab that, put that in there. There we go. Slowly building up, so it takes a little bit of time to do this, and I could probably do this in a time lapse, but we might actually come back to this one a bit later. So I might just leave that one for now. I might do a little bit in between episodes to get that to work. So for the time being, what we'll do is I'll just clear these two out here, and then what I'll do is I'll also get these sections upgraded. And then I'll say, let's do that. What I will do is I'll say, let's pause the construction on these two bridges, but everything else is fair game. The teams can make a start and come and do their construction items and make a start on there. This section is under construction already. Just make sure the crews are doing it. Okay, and we can now switch off this side. Did we finish off this one? This is still not finished. Why is this taking so much time? We need like a handful of workers in here. So hopefully that'll finish off now. But that feels a little awkward. Okay, so this guy should be back here. So what I can basically do is I take off one of these. And then I put that guy back onto its route. And I say, do your thing. So now it should be okay to get out of here. Keep keep moving. Now let's see this. Yes, so here we're winning. We're winning. This is still a little slow, but these guys are here, and I don't quite know why they're not doing their things. How's this going? How's that going? Yeah, so we're taking a lot of trash into the journey here. Okay, now this should all be done. Excellent. So now I will get the rail crews to quickly make a start over here for me, please. Please do that. So come in here, do that. That should be fine. They should be able to get there and get back. This guy, I want to have a quick look. So now this guy does not have to go to that station. It can just go to this one. So what we'll do is we will quickly say, please add this station over here, customs house at the Cornoe border. And then what we'll do is, and what you'll do is you'll wait until loaded full of crops. And what we'll do is we will just delete that stop over there. And we will say, yeah, you're doing your thing. You are doing your thing. You're at the warehouse and you're waiting to unload. And as soon as you're done, you will then run into that direction. Yeah, that's excellent. So then that'll be fine. That will then work a charm. Okay, so we'll get some track builders out here to come and do this. Okay, good. Okay, the next piece is, okay, money is still coming in at a reasonable rate. This is still under construction, though quite slow. Have I assigned proper construction crews here? Yeah, so construction is taking a bit of time. So that section has been done. This is built. I can't remember that we were actually building it, but anyway, it's built now. Can't remember. Maybe it was built before. Anyway, there's lots of construction going on. I don't necessarily think I'm going to push it too much in this area. It will rapidly increase our construction. So what is this doing? So we actually run out of this quite quickly. Out of iron quite quickly. So we'll need to keep a bit of an eye on that. Okay. So what we have here is we've got the train distribution, and what it is imports, Novigrad train imports. So let's rename this building to Novigrad Rail Imports, right? That's what that is, right? So that's what this station is doing. It's bringing in some stuff where we might be running out. So it's like that emergency check for it. This one, on the other hand, is going to be our... Question is, are we exporting this way? We very well can, but maybe we'll just set up an export train, to be honest. But if we... No. We'll use this guy to export and distribute, really. So where do we need it? Well, there's only the one place where we can drop it off, right? It's only mechanical components over here. So really, we'll get the train over there for exports. So we've got that's still a, what is this? This is still a diesel, right? Yeah, this is still a diesel locomotive. And we've got a little slow one there, and then we've got this guy, which is good. We don't have any wagons. I'm kind of wondering about that guy to do an export of 140 kilometers an hour using diesel, right? Okay, so let's think about that just for a second. Let's see this. That's okay. Clear all of that out. What's going on here? Our happiness has dropped a little bit. Why is that happening? Unable to drink alcohol, yeah. Ooh, crime, 1.5% reduction by 2,500 people. No water. Whoa. Pause. No water is no water for too many people there. 7,000 people without water? Absolutely not. Who doesn't have water? 7,000 people without water. Can't possibly be the case. Who would have been without water? Temperature is too low? Okay. Hang on. Do we have temperature too low here as well? We don't. Okay, what's going on with this thing? No workers. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. So what the hell is this? Oh no. Oh no. We're out of fuel. Oh my goodness. Machine replacement in progress. Just pay for it. Okay, what I'm going to very quickly do, because we will go into a death spiral like crazy if we can't sort this out. I'm going to pop in here. I'm going to buy a little bit of fuel. Right? Fill me up with fuel, please. And hopefully that means we should be fine. So hopefully now that should start moving again. We should get some workers back onto the mix here. But all of these have been standing here. Just move. Let's get all of these things moving. We need workers very, very quickly. Okay, here we go. Workers. Excellent. Some workers are arriving. Get the heating to go. Please get the heating to move. What are these guys doing? Oh, is this being repaired as well? Why were these guys stopping in here? What is this guy doing? Stomach Industry. Why did they come in here? Is it just to turn around? That was very... Oh, I know, no. They're obviously building the pipes. That's the issue. That's why they're doing it. Okay, so this is moving. We need some more workers, please. We need some more workers. Okay, so let's have a look at that happiness rating yet again. So unable to drink alcohol, that's okay. Lack of meat, that's okay. Prison upbringing. Prison upbringing. Interesting. Starving. Crime. Unable to enjoy culture. Low government loyalty. Unable to pray in church. No water. Much less people on the low water side of things. Okay. So maybe that's it. Right. We need to be quite careful about some of these things. What's going on over here now? This is pretty busy. I'm kind of wondering whether I should put a signal in here. Should we do a signal? Let's just do it. Oh, hang on. Crossroad unsafe. Crossroad with traffic lights requires the roads to be asphalted. Ah, okay. So that's an issue for the time being. We can't sort that out. These guys are going nuts here with traffic. Oh, it's because all of these guys needed to come and get fuel. Because for the first time in ages, we've had fuel here. Yeah, we can't afford not to have workers here. What is going on here? Can we just clear a few of these vehicles out of the way? Wow. This is a disaster. Traffic disaster. It's because of the fuel station doing its thing here. I'm very sure of it. My goodness. Okay, hang on. Just, what is this doing? Just move, people, just move. I love it. I absolutely love it. Guys, I think we're going to end this episode here. We'll continue in the next episode. But for now, we're dealing with some chaos. So there's a few things I'll quickly have a look at in between episodes. And then I will see you in the next one. Do leave a like and if you've enjoyed it. And do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.